watch Coco Melon like on her own in the high chair, but still. If she's using like a digital coloring book, I'm like, this is good. This is like as good as a regular coloring book, maybe better because there's not a bunch of cleanup. But anyway, the tactile aspect is very different. Come on. I've seen what you posted in pre-chat, Newspire. I'm not taking parenting advice from you. No offense. You're too much of a lore master. A man can't be master of two domains, okay? You're asking me questions about like 2013 era NLSS memes that have been buried for a whole decade, and then you're like, by the way, here's my advice on parenting. I'm sorry. I don't think that you're an authoritative source. I think you're basing it on assumption. Anyway, that's all I got. We're going to play Sporkle, and then at 11 a.m., which is an hour and 48 minutes from now, we're sponsored by Game Pass from Xbox Canada. Can you believe it? We're going to be injecting some variety. We're going to be playing a couple of games that are available on Game Pass. We're going to be playing Tinykin. We're going to be playing Midnight Fight Express. You will also have an opportunity if you do not have Game Pass. You'll have an opportunity. I believe they're giving away 103-month trials. Let me verify that just to be certain. At 4 different intervals, they're giving away 25 3-month PC Game Pass. There's 2 of 6 on each side as well. Which means that if I get this right, I'm going to pog the fuck up. Wait, these are multiplied by each other, which means it's another 4 of 36, which means it's 8 in 36, which means it's 1/8. Fuck you! Oh. I thought for sure that was it. Okay. What are the odds that the sum is a factor of 24? Hold on, there's some gimmies. Sum of 2 is a 1 in 36 chance. Wait, your 8 of 36 is right? We beat the average, which is insanity. Holy cow. 63 versus 46. My brain's a little broken. That's an F? I get it. You live in America. You did very well in your math class, but you haven't taken geography yet. You still think you're the center of the world. Different countries have different academic standards. I know the American education system, especially the public version, is the crown jewel of the educational systems of the world. You think that the way that it works there is the same way that it works in the Netherlands, is the same way that it works in Japan. I promise you, it's a wide world out there. I would encourage you to explore it. By the way, when I typed in probability, every single answer that came up is NCAA bracket math. Can you answer these simple probability questions? Yellow and red gumballs. If you purchase 2 gumballs, what are the odds you have a matching pair? The odds you have a matching pair are 1 in 3. If you purchase 2 gumballs, what are the odds you have 2 blue ones? That would be 1 in 9. A gumball machine, okay, how many gumballs do you need to purchase to guarantee that you have a matching pair of any color? You need to purchase 102 gumballs. I should have thought about that for a second. That makes sense. Because I forgot that, I was like, what if you just get 100 blues first? That would be a matching pair. That would have been a match. That would have eliminated that set. I'd like to apologize for that one. That was actually like one of those Facebook quizzes that's like 100% of kindergartners get this right, but adults over the age of 40 have a bad hit rate. A cat has 4 kittens. If each kitten is equally likely to be a boy or a girl, which of the following is most likely? All kittens are the same gender. So that's like a 1 in 16. 2 kittens are boys, 2 kittens are girls. 3, okay, the most likely outcome is that there's 2 and 2. Oh, I didn't even read the last one. I didn't even read the last one. The last one was like, they're all kittens. What is the expected value of the average of 1,000 rolls of a fair six-sided dice? Is 3.5. Okay, I'm a little embarrassed, but we beat the average, but we should have gotten 100, honestly. Biology dungeon escape. The evil Dr. Sinister has thrown you into his dungeon and removed the trivia-powered stairs. Can you identify the biology terms to rebuild the staircase and make your escape? The set of energy-releasing processes that is one part of an organism's metabolism. What is the Krebs cycle? What is the Krebs cycle? What is the what is the Krebs cycle? What is the Krebs cycle? Didn't they change the name recently? Can I get what is unwelcome? What is bacteria? It's not a. I mean, I know it's a pathogen. Pathogen. I pass. I'm passing on this one. Vascular plant that bears naked seeds, not enclosed in specialized chambers. What is a liverwort? Okay, I pass. Brain region that governs coordination and balance. What is the limbic system? What is the cerebellum? Thank you. Largest artery, aorta. Maximum population size, carrying capacity. Insertion of a hollow needle into the uterus to collect amniotic fluid for fetal genetic. Region of repetitive nucleotides at the end of a chromosome that protects it from damage. That's a telomere. Protein shell of a virus is a capsid. Programmed cell death caused by a cascade of suicide proteins. Apoptosis. Pollen sac at the end of a stamen. I'm going to pass this one. Any non-protein molecule or ion, that's a catalyst, sorry, an enzyme. No, wait, it's a catalyst. Any non-protein molecule or ion that is required for the proper functioning of an enzyme. Coenzyme. I don't know the answer. I knew this at some point. I knew this in the 11th grade. Polysaccharide found in fungal cell walls. Chitin. Method for separating nucleic acids or proteins by measuring movement rate through a matrix. What is a nucleotide assay? What is putting it in a centrifuge? What is I knew this is something. It's been too long, man. This is demoralizing. Take the fourth letter from each answer to spell the primary molecule used in intracellular energy transfer. Nope, I'm not going to do that. Is it adenosine triphosphate? It is, okay. We beat the average. Confirmed, if you get a 4-year degree in biology, you can beat the average. Let's go. Cofactor. Okay, which one of these could I have gotten? Potentially amniocentesis, potentially antigen. Catabolism? I don't know. Hey. I would like to read the first question again. I feel like catabolism is not part of metabolism. In my personal opinion, they're two separate. Radia. It's called a bisector. What is the more common name for negative log of H3O plus? Acidity. Oh no. That's hydrogen ions. I don't know what H3O plus is. Negative log, it's the mole. It's the molar, it's the concentration. It's the, I'm passing. What comes between species and family? Nothing comes between me and family. Genus, right? Donkey Kong plays cool or fun games. Genus. Which British scientist came up with the 3 laws of motion? Newton. What is the non-technical name for dihydrogen monoxide? That would be water. Name, this is the Fibonacci sequence. Come on. What is the movement of water through a selectively permeable membrane? That's osmosis. What star is closest to Earth? That would be the sun. What is the name for 0 Kelvin? Absolute zero. What trigonomic function is the same as sine divided by cosine? That would be tangent. Geometrically, what is the specific structure of a DNA molecule called? Double helix. See, this is the greatest science quiz because you don't have to know anything about science. You just have to remember things. Like, you don't have to do anything in a lab. You don't have to have good laboratory protocol and not screw up your samples or anything like that, and make sure your timing's all right. And, oh, I can't tell whether this fruit fly is a male or female because the ass isn't big enough. Like, this is just like, hey, we told you something. What did we tell you? And I'm like, there it is. What is this? What type of radiation is the shortest wavelength? That's got to be gamma. That's how they made the Incredible Hulk. Name any noble gas that isn't radioactive. Argon. That's right. There's more than one answer. What is a more common name for a regular hexahedron? What is a hexagonal prism? What is a hexagon? Where? But they gave it to me. Thank you. What are the hair-like sensory motion structures on the outside of cells called? Cilia. I give up. I'm happy with my performance. A trillion is different in the UK than it is in the US? Really? I hate to be on America's side in anything, but especially numbers. Where does Canada fall? In Canada, a million is 10 to the 6, a billion is 10 to the 9, and a trillion is 10 to the 12. What do they call it? Me and Rhapsody? Me. Any way the wind blows. Any way the wind blows. The only thing I can think is ZZ Top's drummer, best known for not having a beard. It must be like Beardy. Anything else? Otherwise, they wouldn't put the context clue in there. And then I give up on the other ones. I feel like I could. I'm gonna know a Police Studio album. The rest, fair enough. Synchronicity, Scrantonicity. That's a gimme. Boy, slow hand, which is ironic because his hands actually move really fast when he plays. And Snoop Dogg, Calvin Broadus. Almost useless food trivia. I mean, that's too easy. Don't make me do animals, man. It's just, what's the largest living species of cat? Lion. Really? Are you kidding me? Tiger? I don't buy it. The female of what animal is known as a vixen? That's a deer. Is that a cat? It's a lion? It's a deer? It's a horse? I don't know what it is. Spinner and bottlenose are dolphins. Jane Goodall studied apes. She studied primates. She studied monkeys. She studied bonobos. She studied gorillas? Did I not? Mountain range has alpacas, the Andes. Natural selection is from Darwin. Elephant tusks are made of ivory. What insect body segment is between the head and the abdomen? The thorax. Whale, what kind of whale was Moby Dick? Moby Dick was a... no, come on. He's a killer whale. He's a blue whale. He's a humpback whale. You ever think that maybe Moby Dick was just minding his own business? Like Captain Ahab is like, my whole life is consumed with the quest to like catch this whale. And then this whale was kind of like, let me swim like from fucking Alaska down to Hawaii and then Hawaii back to Alaska. Like he's just minding his own damn business, man. Wait until you read the book. Oh, okay. They thought about that. Herbivore feeds mainly on fungus. Fruit. What animal is depicted in the constellation Cygnus. I'm going to say crocodile. Okay. Ursus maritimus is the name of a polar bear. Squids have 8 arms and a pair of eyes. And a pair of legs. Squids have 8 arms and a pair of... Am I dying? The dodo was native to Indian Ocean island nation. Madagascar. I pass. Ovine is an adjective that describes a cow. I know. Ovine. Chicken. Chickens are mammals? Come on, man. Wait, are chickens... No, they're not mammals. I don't think you can't get chicken milk, right? Greg? Which falcon is the world's fastest bird? Peregrine. That's good because that's like the only one I knew. Frogs and salamanders are member of what vertebrate class? That's easy. Amphibians. In which country would you find the kakapo? Australia? New Zealand? Let's go. I give up. Come on. You were also typing Jim? That's why I took the first name off and started typing only the last name, because I thought I might be screwing myself over a little bit. What goddess was the sister wife of Zeus? How can Zeus be Mormon? Hera. Who was the Norse shape-shifting trickster god? Bat! Bat! It's Loki! What Roman goddess was the consort of Mars? Venus. The Egyptian god Ra had the head of which bird? What is a falcon? Okay. Daedalus was the father of what Greek character? Hermes. Zeus Tassium. The Iliad is set during the Trojan War. Bacchus was wine. Jackal-headed Egyptian god of mummification. Osiris? Which one are you? I can see him. He's sitting there looking like this. You know what? He's going like, what the hell is your name? What was the name of the 3-headed hound of Hades? Cerberus. What type of creature is Fox in Harry Potter? I don't know, okay? He's a Pegasus. Achilles was dipped into the river Styx. Thor's hammer is Mjolnir. Trident is a symbol of Poseidon. Roman goddess of wisdom. Name either country that observes Anzac Day. New Zealand. In which language is Santa called Sweti Mikolai? Russian. Okay. Polish. Okay. On what day of the year does All Saints' Day fall? Isn't that like a British band? I didn't know they were that good. All Saints' Day, December 25th. Well, there's only 365 possible answers. What carol features the lyric, "Born is the King of Israel"? That's the first Noel. The gunpowder plot is associated with Guy Fawkes Day. The name of Punxsutawney's famous groundhog, Phil. Spain's bull running festival is in Paloma. Gamma? Didn't I type? I thought Gamma was the first thing I typed. Nope. Okay, well, fair enough. Bhutan, strengths, isogram, gerund, alma mater. If my alma mater is my nourishing mother, why the hell are they calling me for money? Shouldn't it be the other way around? So true, so true. Oh no, almost useless Europe trivia. What is the national currency of Russia? The ruble. What separates Scotland from Denmark? The North Sea. The Hall of Mirrors is in Versailles. Mont Blanc lies on the border of Switzerland into the Atlantic. The Strait of Gibraltar. Which large French island lies directly north of Sardinia? Corsica. In which country are Odessa, Kharkiv, and Dnipro? Ukraine. Former names of St. Petersburg. I know this. This is Leningrad. Which peak in the Caucasus is one of the seven summits? Which peak in the Caucasus is one of the 7 summits? K2. I don't know. Second largest Polish city. Danzig. Krakow. Name Russia's exclave that lies between Poland and Lithuania. This is called the Kaliningrad Oblast. I pass. Mount Elbrus. Storm. Sorry. Natasha Romanov. Kate Blanchett played Hera. Kate Blanchett played Vera. Kate Blanchett played Lady Death. Kate Blanchett. What's her name? Hella. I should have remembered because that movie's hella good. I think Ghost Rider is bound to the spirit of vengeance. Cable and Warpath were founding members of what serum? The Super Soldier Serum? What heroine runs Alias Investigations? Jennifer Garner. I mean, in a series for Netflix, Jessica Jones. Okay. I give up. Wow, that had a higher score than like all the other quiz. Filthy, man. We few. We happy few. All right, slash marker me. That's Sporkle. That's some good sporkling today. We're going to come back. We're going to play some games on the Xbox Game Pass because we are sponsored by Xbox Canada. I'm just going to go away for 2 minutes. I'm not even going to run some ads. I'm just going to play the RoboCop song. And we'll be back to play some Tinykin as well as Midnight Fight Express. See you in just a couple of minutes. Up. Exclamation point Game Pass for a link, or you can scroll down below the video player, or if you're watching on YouTube, there'll be a link in the video description. You can sign up and get your first month for $1. Also, we will be giving away, I need to make sure that I get the wording of this right. We're giving away 1 year PC Game Pass codes every half hour, starting in a half hour. But we're giving away 3 of them. There we go. I got it. Right, okay, I got it figured out. They're Xbox PC Game Pass. I want to make sure this is all legally compliant. I want to check out at the compliance officers have got me on this one. We're giving out one year free Xbox PC Game Pass code every 30 minutes starting at 11:30, which is 26 minutes from now. Okay, that sounds good to me. Now, before Machu Picchu is Incan, which is Peru. He's done it. Okay. How many of you do we have? I don't know. Smash him. Please tell me I'm not missing one. Don't do me like this. Okay, let's go. You're telling me achievement unlock sound? It's like it's unlocking a part of my brain I've not thought about for a while. The way is clear. Go get that component I told you about. I will say, I say that I hadn't thought about it in a while, but that's not true, because another game that was popping off on Xbox PC Game Pass was Disney Dreamlight Valley. I was watching Jay play Disney Dreamlight Valley, and I heard that sound, and I was like, man, that really takes me back. Oh, hold on. I got a couple of tech support things. First off, I spent some time before the stream establishing this, and then I forgot about it. I'm a little embarrassed. Check this out. You ready for this? 3, 2, 1. Oh! Okay, you ready? You versus the guy she told you not to worry about. Isn't that it's a transformative change? Don't I look a little bit better after that? Pog, pog, pog. Rare scene change. I told you. I'm not just a pretty face. I've got some technical acumen as well. The way is clear. Go get that component I told you about. He's not bald anymore. Is it just me, or is his hair growing back a little bit? Here, just because this is a sponsor segment, I'm going to do you a solid, okay? First, we got to carry these goggles out of here. Can I show you something? Look on the back of my head. It's kind of coming in back there, don't you think? I'm a little bit self-conscious about it, but there's still some hair going on back there. There's not a lot going off on the top. I can tell because sometimes my daughter, she likes to comb my head. When she combs up here, it hurts a lot because that's skin. When she combs the back of my head, I'm like, oh, that feels kind of nice. I remember that feeling. Barely. By Ardwin, the first component. If only you knew how many years I'd waited for this. Oh, by the way, I'm Ridme. We'll make a great team, Milladane, right? Milladane, right? Come on in, I'll explain it. They're like, Tiny and Big will return in 2013. And you're like, Source dude, just trust me? Okay. We don't know what's going on in here yet. Maybe we can sleep in here to get some HP back or something like that. All right. It's time to leave. Let me get a big air bonus first. I'm dead. Never mind about that big air bonus. Dude, this is a 3-bedroom. Holy cow. How come your mom lets you have 3 bedrooms? That's right. I was just testing to see if there was fall damage, and it turns out there is. All right, I'm out. Transidor Crossing. These corridors are home to no one. A place of passage for merchants and travelers. Fantastic. Onwards to Sanctar. So you only needed 1 Tinykin the whole time. There's fall damage, so don't get it twisted. What about Einstein? Dude, honestly, everyone thinks Einstein's a genius. You put 4 letters together with an equal sign in the middle. You talk to me, as far as I'm concerned, the person who invented the Juicy Lucy, the hamburger with the cheese inside of the meat, that's a more pressing problem solved for humanity than E equals MC squared. To be back in Sanctar. Congratulations, companions. The expedition has borne fruit. What a haul. So many unknown objects and this strange relic. By Ardwin, I feel that it is what we need to complete our quest. Hard to say, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. It is indeed about time we solve the mystery of the Canticle. It's Jason Alexander's birthday today. Thank you to fellow bald Jason Alexander. I very much appreciate what you've done for the bald community in normalizing the hairstyle, particularly in the 1990s, when it was not considered cool and Dwayne The Rock Johnson-esque. Instead, it was considered a physical malady. Hold on, I believe we have our first Game Pass giveaway coming up. It is time to hand out a 1-year PC Game Pass code. Our friends at Xbox Canada in the chat will help out with that. We've got Xbox Canada, who have been modded. There's their message. You have to read it in order to type your answer. See, I wanted that first one to be a little bit spicy, okay? You got to be the first person to type an exclamation point chat command. If you're watching on mobile, rip bozo. If anybody on their smartphone manages to type it faster than anybody on keyboard, then everybody on keyboard, I should say, I want to hear about it. Because that's, I think, if you've got like a 150 words per minute on the autocorrect, then I got to give you a lot of credit, quite frankly. All right. Someone should be contacted by Xbox Canada. They're figuring it out. I'm not in charge of that, okay? You don't worry about it. I'm in charge of figuring out what to do with this play button. Look at this. And you know what? For once, it's a family-friendly game, too. Go, go, go. Bye. You just came in here.
I killed a huge bug.
Oh, was it a spider? We have a silverfish in our house.
It's like the size of a hot dog.
It was the size of a hot dog? It was like this big?
Yeah, it was like super big.
It was that big?
Yeah.
No, I think mommy's exaggerating.
No, it was really, really big.
The silverfish the size of a hot dog?
Rika found it. And then I was like, ah! And then my first instinct was to crush it. So I did.
Well, I do appreciate that. I want to see you, Ruka. In Daddy's office. Her speaking is getting so good. Yesterday, she started using the words like is and the. She's using like proper pronouns. Like she brought a toy to Ruka yesterday and said, "Here is your toy." I was like, that's like a 5th grade sentence. Here's your bottle. What should I do with the bottle? I should drink some? Okay. It's not the best sounding water bottle. I'll give it that. But it's highly efficient.
You know what she said today? She said, I love playing with you, mommy.
She said, I love playing with you, mommy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Okay, we gotta find a way to connect these wires.
Yes?
I have to jump this crevice. Okay, see you. Bye-bye. I'm glad you're having a good morning. Very cute outfit. Okay, I just need to, look, I know you're watching this, you're probably like 21 years old, and you're like, what is this? How do I start playing songs on this iPod? How do I start playing, is this like a physical Spotify terminal? Okay, this is what's known as a stereo, okay? Oh, I know, a boombox. It's not a boombox. Listen, just shut up and listen for 2 seconds. It's not a boombox. A boombox is an all-in-one stereo with built-in speakers that it has a physical form that if you're strong enough, you can hold it on your shoulder. A stereo is a music-playing device, probably has a cassette deck, probably has a CD player. You can hook it up to external speakers that you could then wire for optimal auditory experience throughout your domicile or listening room, okay? So here's the way first off, when the wires are, how do I print from PDF? Did you hear that, sir? Old Dovahkiin says there's a monster in there. I saw him running out from that hole. He blocked it up and ran away shouting, Mommy! Mommy! Wait, whoa, are we doing another giveaway? All right. It's time to hand out yet another 1-year Game Pass PC code. You gotta type the command that they place in chat if they have not already placed it. Is it Game Pass has PC games? Because they were going to mix it up a little bit. I don't know if they did or they didn't. I think you should trust the message that you saw, but I cannot scroll up and read it. It's gone like tears in rain. All right, thank you again, Xbox Canada. It's a great time to remind people this is a sponsored segment. We're talking about Xbox PC Game Pass, sponsored by my friends at Xbox Canada. Thank you so much. Hey, can I just tell you, look, I just marvel, Batchest, at the library. Just installed. I have Forza Horizon 5 installed on Game Pass. Loot River, Microsoft Flight Simulator. For some reason, I have Microsoft Solitaire Collection installed. I don't know what happened. If that was like maybe right when the lockdown started or something like that, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing with myself. But yeah, I'm saying if you're going to play Solitaire on your PC, that's got to be the definitive way to do it. That's how I've got Minecraft on there. I've got Tinykin. I've got Midnight Fight Express. But it's got Exapunks. I'm like, this is taking me back memory lane. I remember Exapunks is a game where you program your own robots and then do PvP with them online. It has, check this out, okay? It has picks for you. It has algorithmic picks for me. It says the next game I should play is Skyrim. Let me tell you, the machines are in no danger of taking over from humanity. I've been there, done that, and bought the T-shirt. But the second recommended game for me, Monster Train. I would say your algorithm is pretty good. I've played a lot of Monster Train in my day. Ring of Pain, been requested to play Ring of Pain a lot from the audience. Yakuza 5, also, I can't keep the Yakuza games straight at this stage of my life, but they all get recommended a lot for sure. Not the why, we figure out the how, and we can stop the how. Come on, buddy, tell us the why. Help us save the city, and maybe you won't get the death penalty. Maybe. Start at the top, retrace your steps. Everything you can remember might help us figure out exactly who you are, where you're from, or what you did. You know what's crazy? If you're a cop, you legally can't sing that song by the Backstreet Boys because they care who you are, where you're from, and what you did. That's like the first 3 questions they ask you in an interrogation. That's so sad for the police that they can't listen to the Backstreet Boys. Don't hold back, or else we certainly won't. Now, what's this about a talking drone? That's true. The police have plenty of their own songs. Lead pipe. All they need is mailboxes and garbage cans, and then we're off to the races. Okay, it is 12:30. We've got one more 1-year PC Game Pass code. It's being handled by Xbox Canada in chat. The first person who replies, ! 1 low monthly price, will receive it. That was fast. Somebody was waiting for that one. I don't want to say a name because I don't know if I have the final say over arbitration. But I have my prediction for who I think won that, and I believe you'll be contacted by Xbox Canada. Get owned. Owned. He's blocking me. I'm wasting my stam. I have to press A rapidly. Give him one of those. Get smoked. Okay, you want some? 2-on-1. Good, then it's a fair fight. Look at this. Now for little Tony himself. This is his skeezy hideout. Hey, well, get off of my screen! Get me out of here! Holy cow. I will continue. It's just a drawing, Chad. Relax. This game rated like NC-17? I'm scared. I gotta go do... Midnight Fight Express... Nudity. Hey, NL, I think you're the only person I watch Twitch VODs for. Thank you. I do need to tell you, though, this has kind of been the elephant in the room this week. I don't know if you saw the stuff about the Twitch pay cut. Look, it's not that big of a deal. But the nugget of information that was hidden in there is that you guys really have to stop watching so much content. Because it's really expensive to produce. And to service all the like endpoints and stuff like that. So if you guys could just do us a solid and just like subscribe, but not actually watch any of the content, that would really help us out. Because our vendor, who also happens to be us, is really overcharging us for some of these services. What are we doing here? I don't know what we're doing here. Big moves, big plays. Better pizza, Papa John's. Okay, I'm ass. Hey, Above the Beat, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. I really appreciate all the subscriptions and stuff like that. I just hope you're not watching the content, because watching the content is very expensive. It takes a lot of server architecture. 5 gamers. You know one's up there. You know 3 are down there. Michael Jackson for the Smooth Criminal music video. This is our time to get some revenge, I think. I'm upset with myself. You knew an elbow drop was coming. Okay. No reason to take bad engagements. Are you healing? Michael Jackson from the Thriller music, from the Smooth Criminal music video. Are you healing? Is that what you're doing out there? I hear someone healing. Careful. How do you like it?